is coming to you today with the question of the day, which is, who are you being? And today's video is going to be fairly short, but I want to be really succinct in what I'm saying. And so the question is straightforward. Who are you being? And when I think about this, I think of some instances where people think they're being one way and they actually express in another way. So, for example, clients often come to me and they want to be more confident, and yet they're trying to think their way through what confidence is. And confidence is an expression, it's a state of being that people embody when they are connected with the truth of who they are. So, who are you being? Brings to mind another client who's the head of an entire organization, and his expression is depressed. His expression is dead. So, who is he being? Okay, we are always expressing, but we're not always expressing in alignment. So when you ask yourself, who am I being? Is also a way of saying, how am I expressing myself? How am I being in expression in this moment? So I have a lot of clients who like to think their way through things, and oftentimes they think they are being very organized and very professional, but what they have done is disconnected from their heart, and therefore they're being bitchy. They're being unkind. They are being, jerks. They are being ways in which do not serve their highest good. So, who are you being? How are you being? How are you expressing your most authentic self? So, one way in which people often misalign is they project onto other people. So, for example, I had a mother the other day say that her child was very shy. And her child isn't shy at all. Her child knows exactly who she is. It's the mother who's disconnected and unaware of how they are expressing. The child is expressing perfectly fine. It's the mother who's putting that onto their child. Their child is just being. They are learning to come into their own. They are being taught and conditioned that they are being judged by being shy, and they shouldn't be shy. They should be more interactive. They should be this, they should be that. And that doesn't serve anybody. So as you are looking at how are you being, who are you being, that would be how you are expressing. Are you expressing in alignment with your divine truth? Is a question that you can ask yourself. Am I being who I want to, how I want to be? And if not, why not? Where is my energy being siphoned? Who am I pretending to be? Who do I think I'm fooling? So it's really, really interesting to see how people are expressing. So, not to be in judgment, but to look at yourself, because everybody that's in front of you and showing up is teaching you more about yourself. So, who are you being in alignment with what you are supposed to do? So, I hope you find this helpful in some ways. I'm just going to look real quick and see if there's any questions here. And if not, I'll just jump off and keep it short and sweet today. Um, there are no questions here. So I'm just going to see. Somebody is talking about manifestation. If somebody is manifesting unhappiness with the status quo, is trying to be happy what you do. Okay. If somebody is not pleased or is unhappy and or depressed about their current experience, is the thing to do to fake it till you make it or to pretend to be happy? And that's an absolute no. You don't want to pretend, you don't want to be fake, but you do want to acknowledge that you have a choice in perception. So every experience that you are having, you get to choose how you are perceiving what it is you are experiencing. So somebody who is unhappy, for example, would be continuously choosing to be unhappy, right? But if you look at the situation that is not what they prefer, what you can tell in that is that your preference and your experience are disconnected, right? That's incongruent. So what you want to do is align your preference and your desire to be in alignment. So that would take some repatterning in your energy field and also within your field of perception. I will tell you there are some instances that can be very painful. And if you can commit to seeing it a different way, meaning I am determined to find a different way to see what I am experiencing that works for me. So you would go through that particular situation and you would continue to go until you find a resonance and how your mind, how you think about things, and how you feel, that is acceptable. That is in alignment. Now, honestly, that could take a couple minutes or it could take a couple hours. Depends how committed you are to your consciousness evolution, right? And your willingness to be happy, to be in alignment. Those are two very different things, right? So when you're talking about manifestation, what you want to understand is that we're always co-creating. The co-creation is occurring through your perception and also through your beliefs and also what you're in agreement with. So somebody who is unhappy would be in alignment, or I should say in agreement with being unhappy. The moment you decide that you don't want to agree to that anymore, and that's a decision, that opens up the field of potentials. Okay? I hope that is helpful for you. Just going to go back and see if there's any questions here. That's a great question. Hello, Egypt. Good to see you here. Hello, Pablo. Good to see you here. If you have any questions. Somebody's saying, I misunderstood the point. Okay, I'm sorry. You could rephrase it or put it in the comments. I look like a TV reporter. Well, that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. You could go look at past videos. I promise you my hair wasn't done. Okay, any questions about how are you being today? How are you expressing? Okay, I'm going to sign off for today. My name is Kiana Sage, and I guide people to peace. And I offer you an opportunity to go within and see if who you are being is in alignment with your soul purpose, and ask yourself that question. I hope you have a great day. Cheers to being in sync. Talk to you guys tomorrow for the next video of Being in Sync 366 video series. Bye.